Hi everyone, this is Business Hunters. Today I want to show you simple tricks on how to start e-commerce business. You are not going to spend money on shipping fee. You are not going to spend money buying the product. You are not going to pay the delivery man before he delivers your item to you. Your customer will pay you directly into your bank account, and you'll be able to do nationwide business delivery successfully. That's all I want to talk about in this video. What you do basically to bypass all the items that are listed, I just listed, you're going to use 3 people to automate this system. These 3 persons will do this business for you. You yourself, you will do the only thing that you can do is to get the customers. But you're not going to pay for shipping fee. You are not going to pay for the product. You are not going to pay the delivery man before he delivers your item to you. If you're interested in this tutorial, stay tuned and watch this video from the beginning of this video to the end so that you can get all the information I have to share. Let me explain. What I just said now may sound impossible to you, but it is possible. It is something that I am doing myself, and I am speaking from experience. So I want to give you this my experience so that you can also use it. Before we go on with this video, I want you to do me a favor. I want 5,000 subscribers. I have 1,400 subscribers at the moment, and I have this target before the end of this month of May. I want you to be part of our YouTube community. Kindly subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell so that when I upload other videos, you have access to my materials. Okay, let's delve deep into this tutorial. You might be thinking in your heart, how can I start a business without spending money? But you are going to spend money that near zero. Your duty is only to get a customer. This is not a type of drop shipping business that I am talking about here. This one, you can't call it drop shipping. It is a kind of local business that I want to teach you just to use it in place of importation from China. Now, importation from China, many importation has become a nightmare because of high shipping cost. People call me on daily basis to ask me for the best shipping cost, shipping company at the moment, but the price is high. Now it is $12.5 per kg, and it is 600 naira per dollar. So if you buy any product from China to Nigeria, you're going to struggle selling it. So I am just teaching you this system so that you can bypass it. It is a system I call an automated e-commerce business. An automated e-commerce business. This is what I call it. So now this is how you go about it. Whatever product you're buying, you're selling, importing from China, another person is importing to whatever country you're doing your business from. Let me use Nigeria for instance. If you're importing item from China and you're using air freight, the cost of shipping is 12.5 per kg. But another big importer is importing the same product, and the shipping cost from abroad, from China to Nigeria, may be around $1. And you can't compete with that kind of person. So what you need to automate this system is to do your research, go into the local market, the inner market. I can tell you it is not everybody that knows where to get a product inside the market. That is where a lot of people buy things online. If they know where they can get it inside the market, they will not buy online. So go and source a supplier inside the local market. That's the number one person. I talked about 3 persons. The number one person that you need to look out for is your supplier inside the local market. When you get that supplier, build a relationship with that supplier. Tell him and say, hey, whenever I have an order, I will call you to supply me. When you have that relationship with that supplier can give you product without payment. That is why I talked about you're not going to pay for any product. I talked about not paying for product. If you have a relationship with a supplier, he can give you that product to sell before you pay him. That's what I do. I have that experience. I'm speaking from experience. That is the aspect of not paying for the product. You are also going to build a relationship with a dedicated delivery man. within your local environment or within your state where you live in. This is the aspect of just selling within your state. I am going to come into how you can sell nationwide, maybe selling from state to state. I will come into all that. So get a delivery man that can deliver for you. It is when your customer pay you that you will pay your delivery man. So you are not going to pay the delivery man before he delivers your items. You need to build that relationship. These are the second persons I just spoke about now. The third person is your customer, your marketing system and your customer. You should be able to do your marketing and get a customer. If you do your marketing and you get a customer that wants to buy your product, you can sit in the comfort of your home and call your delivery man to go to the inner market to meet your supplier to pick up that item from there and to go and deliver to your customer in whatever address that you want to buy. You see that your own is just to communicate. A customer just place an order. You will take a phone call. You will put a call through to your delivery man. Your delivery man is one of the most important aspects of your e-commerce business. If you do not have a dedicated delivery man, no matter how much customers that you're getting, no matter how much order that you're getting per day, you will still fail. Because online business is not like the physical business that you're seeing somebody one-on-one. If a customer places an order and you're unable to deliver as at when due, by the time your delivery man gets to that customer, they may turn down your product and not paying for it. So that's the delicate aspect of quick delivery. And your communication matters. If you're able to communicate open-minded with your customer and build that trust, your customer can wait for you. Even for 2 days, they'll wait for you to come and deliver. So your job is to communicate and to get the customer. While your delivery man is the one doing the runaround, going to your supplier to pick up the items and deliver for you. You won't pay 10 kobo to buy the product. In doing that, you are not going to lose anything. It's not like when you buy the product, you have the product on ground. If you do not see a buyer, you will be losing your money. But this one, whether you don't see buyer, the product is with your supplier. He owns it. It is when you get a buyer that you want to supply that you can now get to your supplier to get the product for you. So this is why I call it an automated e-commerce, because we are just linking these 3 people together. Link your delivery man to the supplier, from the supplier to the customer. You will tell your customer that, hey, I don't collect cash. When my delivery man comes, you need to transfer money to me before he hand over your product to you. So as the delivery man is getting there, you must have sent your account details to the buyer. Your customer will see the product and he will send money to you before your delivery man will hand over your goods to you. So you are basically sitting down, networking these 3 people to do your e-commerce business. You are not going to, the little money that you can put into this business is your advertisement. But if you know how to go about your advertisement, you can also do free traffic to get customers on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, on Twitter. A whole lot of social media that you can use to market, that you can get customers through these mediums. We have a question that is hanging around that we have not answered. The question is, what if you are delivering your product outside your state? Are you still going to use your delivery man, the local delivery man within your state, to deliver in other states? The answer is no. And then how do you go about it? Okay, now you're going to have another delivery logistics. If you go to all these car parks, like the Young Moto, the Young Shall Grow, all these logistics companies that you hear about, they also have sections for e-commerce, sections for delivery. So you need to go there and also build a relationship there, get an agent at that park that when you have an order outside of your state, you can take your product to that park and they will deliver. Let's say you want to deliver from Lagos to Abuja, you will take it to your agent at the park. They will travel with it over the night. Normally, I deliver within 24 hours. If I send it in the evening and it gets there the next day. So another question is, how do I collect my money in Abuja when the marketing system is payment on delivery? Sometimes we do pay before delivery. You tell the customer in Abuja that, hey, I don't do payment on delivery because it's outside of my state. You have to send money to me before I bring your item to you. Most times you see 80% of them will reject it and say, no, I'm not going to pay you money when I have not seen the product. So the easiest option that you tell them is, okay, if you're not going to pay the money, you're going to pay me a commitment fee to give me an assurance that as I'm bringing the item to you in your state, you're going to receive it. Because we have an experience that when you bring your items to as far as to another state, the buyer may not be available to pick it up and you end up losing your money. You pay the delivery man and all of that. So you collect a fraction of the worth of the items that you want to sell. You collect a fraction of it as a commitment fee. A lot of them are always willing to do that. So it is when your logistics agent get to your buyer in another state, you will tell the logistics agent, okay, hey, this person has not paid me. As you get to him or her, call me, let me speak with the person. He has to send money to me before you hand over my goods to him. So that is how we go about nationwide delivery. The logistic company they don't receive funds for you. They will always warn you that they don't receive funds. So that's the easiest way you can get your money from your buyers outside of your state. But most times, if you're not careful, the logistics agent may just go and give your item to a customer that have not paid you yet. So what I do is, on that package, it is my phone number that I will write on the package, so that when the logistics man get to that destination, it is my number is he going to call. I am the one that will call my customer and link him with the logistics agent to come and pick up his item. So in doing that, you can easily collect your money without stress. So that's the aspect of doing a nationwide delivery. This is all I put together in this tutorial. If what I've said so far made any sense to you, I want to hear you in the comment below. I want to hear you say in the comment that I understand. Just put in the comment that I understand. I understand. I understand e-commerce. I want you to put that comment. I understand e-commerce. Put it in the comment below. Let me hear you. Or whatever you think about this tutorial, just put it in the comment. I want to hear from you guys. Thank you for watching to this point. I really appreciate your time. God bless you.